How y'all guys doing today? This is a video I want to make real quick. You can call it a rant or just letting off a little steam. Um, I come to notice that certain fanboys are very bored. They come up, with the craziest things to try to like poke fun at or something. And it's ridiculous, right? It's very, very, very ridiculous. Like earlier today, I was on Twitter and I seen a guy post up something like, um, "I can't believe the makers of Uncharted 4 would make this emoji movie, right?" And I'm thinking, first thought to myself was, did Naughty Dog make a movie? So I did my research, and the movie is called the Emoji Movie, something like that. It's a movie, from Sony Pictures. It's Sony, probably funded the movie, whatever. It's something up on. I don't know too much about how things goes in Hollywood, like who, makes these movies and stuff. I just know that this movie is up under Sony's umbrella. But this guy is trying to argue with people and saying that Sony made Uncharted 4 and this movie, which is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard or ever read that somebody wrote. Because we all know Naughty Dog is owned by Sony. It's a first party developer, but Naughty Dog makes the games. Sony doesn't make any of the games. Sony is basically a collective group of suits. You right? Sony is a group of people, basically like a board members and stuff, and they all, stockholders and shit and everything, and different divisions of Sony, like Sony Interactive Computer Entertainment, whatever it is, whatever they change it now. We all know they have a gaming division, a movie division, and a music division, and a television division. Or technology. Let's say a technology division, because they do Walkmans, MP3 players, DVD players, Blu-ray DVD players, 4K DVD players, stereo systems and receivers, speakers, amps, subwoofers. They do all kinds of stuff when it comes to technology, right? Watches, cell phones, and then when you got the game division, you have Sony Ben, you have Sucker Punch, Naughty Dog, you just got a lot of Polyphony Digital. You just got a lot of things up under one umbrella. And when it comes to Sony Pictures or Sony Movies, whatever you want to call it, I can't even damn name, those, because I don't pay attention to that. I just looked up, some Sony, a list of Sony movies, and they got their hand in a lot of movies, but it doesn't matter, I mean, movies is movies. Everybody knows, when it comes to movies, you enjoy what you want to enjoy when it comes to movies. But this guy, really, to me, it just seems like he's bored, right? I don't know if he's an Xbox gamer or a PC gamer. I think he's a PC gamer. But I do know he has he really doesn't like Sony, because I remember at one point in time we was in the Hard Knock Gamers, and Uncharted 4 is just released, and everybody's praising this game, right? Praising it, because Uncharted 4, when it came out, it was a technological marvel. It was a great looking game. It had a great story. It had great gameplay. It was just a great game all around. But he could not stand the fact that almost everybody loved this. Every time you scroll down through Hard Knock Gamers, somebody's talking about Uncharted 4, which deserved to be talked about. So what he does is he's talking about DLC for Fallout 4. Okay? And you know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, man, yeah, you know, Fallout 4 is cool and all, but this DLC, you know, not too many people bought the DLC, not too many people was into buying the DLC, and to top it all off, Fallout 4 is not the fucking best game of all time. It's not like the greatest game. Fallout 4, this is what I can't stand with a lot of fanboys. You bitch and complain about certain things when it comes to certain games, but these motherfuckers give Bethesda a pass. And Bethesda never puts out a working game that's a game that works correctly day one. A game that's it takes months for them to damn fucking patch over and over and over because it's buggy. You're falling through floors, you're walking through walls, you're getting stuck in midair and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just buggy and sometimes laggy, and frames drop all the way down to fucking 1 frame per second in certain points of the game. But you want to sit back and you get jealous. And this is the thing about it. I don't understand why these fucking fanboys feelings get into this shit. Why do you invest your emotions into this shit? I can't say, I'm not going to ask you why do you invest your emotions into gaming, because every one of us gets to the point to where we love certain games. Hell, The Last of Us brought out some emotions in a lot of people, especially if you was a grown man with a young daughter, you know, because we all know that one scene when Joel's daughter got shot. You know what I'm saying? That was like heart wrenching. You know what I'm saying? This man is holding his daughter and she dies in his arm. This is shit we haven't seen in the video game. So it brought out some emotions. But for a lot of these fucking fanboys to get emotionally invested in just other people's opinions or other people what they like is fucking crazy. Alright? So this guy, I sit back and I retweet him. And I say, Sony didn't make Uncharted 4. So he tweets me back saying, they own Naughty Dog. Yeah, they own Naughty Dog, but Naughty Dog they're the ones who made Uncharted 4. And that's all I have to say to him, because I'm not going to go back and forth. This guy wants attention. He's just fucking bored because I guess he's played the hell out of damn Fallout 4. I guess he's done got to the point where he's fucking bored with Fallout 4. You know? And he's just seeking attention. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why do some of these fucking fanboys, these idiot, retarded fucking fanboys seek attention on social media? Are you lonely? Do you understand there's a whole world outside of your fucking computer or your phone? Do you understand? Do you know how to be social in public? Do you know how to go to a bookstore and probably strike up a conversation with somebody about a book that's very interesting? I mean, if you don't know how to do these things, it's very easy. You put down the controller, you get off the fucking keyboard, you go wash your ass, and you go outside. Walk around the neighborhood, smell the roses, pet a few dogs, talk to your neighbors, get to know the neighborhood you live in. But don't seek attention on fucking social media. You're looking like a goddamn reject. And that right there just is fucking pitiful. It's fucking pitiful. A lot of people I know, when we post up on social media, we're posting news about gaming. We asking questions about gaming. I've been hounding Ninja Theory for months about Hellblade. First, I was asking them, was it going to release in 2016? They replied back, yes, it'll release in 2016. Then it got delayed months later. So I wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, what happened, you know? Why did it release in 2016? No reply. I asked them, was it going to be released in 2017? Few months go by. Yes, it's going to get released in 2017. So I post the article. Yes, thank you, Ninja Theory. Now, my next question was, will this game support the PS4 Pro? Will it have support for the PlayStation 4 Pro? They never reply back. They reply everybody else's question about the game, and how fantastic it is, and when can they pre-order it, and when it doesn't come out, and has it gone gold, and you know what I'm saying, we all of these questions was answered. But every time I would ask, will we see support for the PlayStation 4 Pro? Not an answer. Not an answer. But today we got an answer through an article from DualShockers and everybody, you know what I'm saying, started, you know what I'm saying, reporting on this, that, you know, Hellblade will receive day one, I hope, you know what I'm saying, you know, support for the PlayStation 4 Pro. You know, and it's just like how Neo, you know what I'm saying, supported the Pro when, you know what I'm saying, either you can choose to play 4K 30 or 1080p 60. And I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, when you're playing, if, you know, I might be recording some video, and everything you record on the PlayStation 4 Pro will be 1080p 60 when you record. So, you know, I might play in 4K 30 just to see the fidelity, the sharpness, the crispness, the cleanness of this game. And then, you know what I'm saying, I might play it again after I finish it in 1080p 60, you know, just to see the smoothness of this game. I mean, I've been waiting for Hellblade ever since it was announced because I'm a fan of Ninja Theory's games. I didn't play Lost Odyssey because, you know, at the time when it came out, I was in a financial situation. I had a financial situation. But I was a supporter and a big fan of Heavenly Sword, and I swear I wish they would just remaster this game. You don't have to give me a sequel, just remaster Heavenly Sword. And that's about how far I go on social media. I try to talk to developers. I try to ask people questions and stuff. I never really bitch and complain about. I don't come up with stupid shit just for attention. I really don't even give a fuck about any kind of attention on social media. I might, you know what I'm saying, conversate with a fellow gamer, you know what I'm saying, about certain things, and it's not no more than about 5 to 6 tweets, you know, and we all laugh it off and go about our, you know what I'm saying, our fucking day. But to seek fucking attention by posting some idiotic bullshit and you try to argue with someone about it, this just shows your level of intelligence and how fucking lonely and pathetic you are. And it's fucking, it's irritating. You're not the only fucking fanboy that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows a lot of Xbox fanboys that will fucking lie just for attention. And a lot of them do this shit because they got YouTube channels and they want those views, you know what I'm saying? They want those clicks because, you know, they want a fucking check, you know what I'm saying? It's basically free money, but there's no such thing as free money. You got to work for everything. So instead of doing a good, honest day's work on YouTube, they do a dishonest day's work on YouTube. And that's why I honestly don't even fucking make videos that much, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's most of the time, I really don't give a fuck because all I care about is when the games I want to play come out, and I'm basically playing the games I have. Yo, that's all I gotta say for this shit right now, man. I'll make another video about something else, probably telling you my strong opinion about the Xbox One S. That'll probably be my next video. This is Killer Gooch 78, and I'm out. Peace.
Quick, somebody cover me! Let's go. Too sweet. Bell!